one thing that sets Ibn Majah apart is that among the other five big Sunni collections, this is the one that the organization is the best. The titles and the subtitles completely seem to fit the narrations. I mean, the narrations aren't always only about that subject. In fact, they're often not, but they always fit it. With the with Bukhari and Muslim and Tirmidhi and Abu Dawood and Nawawi, there's some, to different degrees. You can't figure out why they put these titles on it or why they arranged it in a particular way. Now, narration 47 refers to Surah 3:7, warning us that, that our knowledge about the religion isn't about, it shouldn't be for disputes. Because honestly, the differing meaning versus, well, first of all, that doesn't ever have to be contradictory. But some of it's more for one person or another, and I identify with this more and all this. Like I made I've come up with analogies of prayer and basic, like seeing, experiencing the prayer psychedelically on one hand, and on the other hand, why, when the sun is at its highest is not a moment for prayer, and different people, while they believe in the same thing and therefore, and they have faith, aka they have some reasons to go with it. So, if you have faith in the same thing, why cause problems between you? The next narration regards 43:58, and that talks about how the people who were guided, who actually had clear guidance in their hands, only end up going astray as a result of, willingly engaging in such disputes. Then we learn in the next narration that your obligatory deeds, your charity, your fasting, your lesser and greater pilgrimage, your struggle, they're not going to be accepted in the face of following what is outside of the religion. And I don't mean following on social media or something like that. I mean actually, believing and doing it instead. Because don't think this word innovation just means something new, because this narration says, voluntary. But narration 50 reminds us that our deeds will be accepted upon giving up this going outside the box of religion. If you give up lying for a false claim or being dishonest or whatever, you'll be granted a place on the edges of the paradise hereafter. And if you give up a fruitless argument, even in the face of being right, I mean, there's further context to that, but narration 51 also tells that you can get a place in the paradise of the hereafter toward the middle of it. Narration 52 reminds us that the taking away of religious knowledge doesn't happen unless people are forming baseless speculation. They're making rulings that they haven't supported. They're they're not referring to stuff now. Maybe they're not stating all the reasoning and stuff as a result. But yeah, narration 53 tells us that if the ruling is something, if we don't know that it's unsupported, then it's upon the fault lays with the person who gave that ruling without giving support. And finally, we have stuff that's based on a clear verse of the Quran, stuff that's based on a clear thing from the Prophet, and a just ruling are the sources of knowledge.